So I'm trying to do this whole like become an influencer thing for multiple different reasons. So I had to create all these different kinds of things that I've never really used before because I've never really had an interest until now. Um, I've created a Twitter and I'm still trying to figure that out. So everybody here pretty much gets to see my age at this point. It's I don't know. I feel like a caveman coming into society just because I've spent so much of my adult life just working. And so I created a Twitter. I also created a TikTok, and I just made a couple TikTok videos. So, fire of reason. If you find me here on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, that's all going to be me. And like I really don't know what to think about TikTok. Like I've seen some really like thought provoking and like beautiful content on there, but then I also just see this just mind numbing, overwhelming like copy paste bullshit. Like is that what we do? So like what is TikTok? Like essentially is a concept. Is it entertainment? Is it indulgence? Is it a drug? Is it like what kind of entity is TikTok really? At first I was having a ball with it, and that was a lot of fun, but now I don't know how to feel about it honestly. It's maybe I'm doing it wrong, or on the off chance maybe I'm doing it right. Like I was originally going to come home and make a whole bunch of videos about thoughts that I had, but they're all gone now. I have they're vague ideas of what used to be complete thoughts, and I think it's kind of nice because well I gotta be to work early in the morning and now I'm completely exhausted and I might actually be able to sleep, but at the same time like if we as people continue to do this kind of stuff and it just numbs us and it numbs us and it numbs us, where are we going? What is even happening? um I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm insane. Like I'm literally crazy. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm falling apart. And while part of me is silently freaking out, another part of me has accepted and embraced this. And I don't know if any of you have ever watched the like American version of the show Wilfred. It is my favorite TV show because it touches on so many real, just like mental illness slash psychological things that we encounter, but we don't really talk about. And one thing that I've been kind of struggling with lately is, and people have been pointing this out, they think I have multiple personalities, and I don't want to necessarily say that I do, but I can't necessarily deny it and say that I don't either. I find myself in times of panic and chaos. I refer to myself as we instead of I, and it really has to go back to that whole esoteric, like existential breakdown I had when I was experimenting with these marijuana gummies to help me sleep because I just reached a new level of stress and overworked that I hadn't reached before. And so I really should make a video explaining that, and maybe I will right after this because as I'm thinking and doing stuff, like some of my ambition is coming back. But anyways, what I want to get to about like my insanity is that for anybody who's ever seen the American show Wilfred, or because there's an Australian version as well, but if you've seen the American one, and by the way, it's brilliant. I love it. Season 2, episode 8, just really, really tugs at my heartstrings. Like it's a really good show, and so, but there's at the end, it's I don't want to ruin it, but I think if you would understand the ending to Wilfred, maybe you'd understand me a little bit. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit more, but at the same time, like it's a really great experience, and I don't want to take that from you. So, if you like psychology and you also have a thing for like really off the wall, dumb slapstick humor, I would highly recommend watching Wilfred. It's therapeutic, it's fun, and it's got some profoundly deep stuff in there. Like there's some really good stuff in there. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I think I'm gonna try to delve into that east existential, esoteric, weird experience that I had with the marijuana gummies, because that was an ordeal. I traumatized, or at least I feel like I traumatized my ex slash friend slash roommate, which I'll make a video about that eventually too. She really is a nice girl. It just, the relationship didn't work out between us, and that's life. It's just life. So, I'm gonna start my next video about my weird experience with the marijuana gummies. May your journey be blessed.